Now we need to join our domain, our novadomain.com. But before we do that, I'm just going to check on the Windows Server 2008. And after we've installed the Active Directory and of course the accounts, we want to make sure that the DHCP server is authorized, because you have to authorize it once you install a domain controller. So if we click authorize, this should turn green. There we go, so our scope has turned green and ready to go. So if we go over to our Windows 7 client, we're going to need to reboot. And now we need to add our domain. So one of the first things probably going to need to do is check the network, because we will get an error on the DNS server. We want to change the DNS server to our static IP address of the Windows 2000 server. It's 192.168.0.1. Okay, so we've added that. Now we want to join the domain. What we're going to do is change settings again, and then go to domain and add in novadomain.com. And it's going to ask for our details of the server, so that is administrator, and the password of that administrator account. And now we have joined the Nova domain domain. And now it's asking us to restart. So now we can see it's actually joined the domain. So I want to switch user and try one of the users that I added earlier. So we want to add Smith S. Okay, so our account that we added via Active Directory earlier is working and preparing the desktop. Perfect, all working. So now what I need to do is change the password of that user, and then they will log back on with the new password. So back on the server, if you go to Active Directory Users and Computers, if you go to the users, we can see Sam Smith here, and what we want to do is reset the password. So we're going to give it a whole new password now. We're going to remove the checkbox for user must change the password at next login. Okay, and that's done. Now, back on the client, I'm going to log out of Sam Smith. And now we shall log back in with the new password. There we go.